You worked with the Tragically Hip. When did you guys first get together?
So my business partner and I were sent a cassette of theirs in around mid to late August '86.
Is it weird that some people don't even know what a cassette is?
Yeah. Well, that's what bands used to do. They used to put it on a cassette. Like, this is pre-CD, remember?
Yes.
Right? I think like only Thriller was on CD, right? Or Off the Wall or something like that.
Unbelievable.
And we were sent this cassette, and he listened to it, and with a buddy of his who was a radio consultant, friend of his that just happened to be in his office, and he called me up and he said, yeah, my friend here thinks that this guy's got an interesting voice. We should check it out. So that Sunday we actually were going to the Blue Jay game, and he put it in the car. I went, yeah, he's right. He does have an interesting voice. Let's see them. So a week later, late August, we set up a meeting, a show for them at a place called Larry's Hideaway, which was at the corner of Jarvis and Carlton. The building's not there anymore. It used to be right beside the church. There was I forget what it's called, the Carlton Hotel maybe, and the club was Larry's Hideaway, and that's where like Teenage Head used to play. It was like one of the cool venues. And I set up a show so we could see them, and to open for somebody else. I called the guy, said, you got a slot, I need to see this band. He says, yeah, I'll put them on before this Rolling Stones clone band. Little did I know that they sort of had that vibe about them back then. The two guitars, bass and drums, very R&B type sound. And they hit the stage, and Gord Downie talks into the mic and he says, I can only give you everything. Us not knowing that he was about to do the song by Them, Van Morrison's first band, called I Can Only Give You Everything. And we just went, well, great attitude, because he says that. And then they break into the song, and he does like that famous jackknife thing he does with the mic stand and everything else, and opens his mouth. And I went, holy fuck. And I looked at my partner and I said, we're signing these guys tonight.
You knew. Like, first thing that ever came out of his mouth on stage.
10, 15 seconds tops from the moment he hit the stage. And I'm getting chills right now thinking about that moment, because that's what it was. And that day I'll remember, because it was like, you don't know what the bar is until you've seen where the bar is. And it was at that moment I went, that's how good you have to be really big.
Wow. People exude that rock starness like right away.
It was just like instantaneous, and we knew.
Hey, what's up? I'm Roddy. Subscribe to our channel. You're going to love it. For the rest of this episode, you got to check out our podcast online on the website. Go check it out. You won't be disappointed.